You know what's a good game? Pyre. I kind of miss Pyre. I might start up another playthrough of that. I might get my kicks in. I'm editing the Pyre playthrough soon, the Pyre Let's Play, so that might scratch that itch. But man, that game was really fun. That game, I think, has the perfect blend of story and gameplay. Like, it obviously depends on what a person's trying to accomplish with their game, is how much you should focus on one or the other. But I think that game truly has the best balance between those two things. And I really love it for that. I just think it's very cool. That's not cool. What just happened there was not cool. I can't. Nothing. Once Link is pointed in a direction, and I know there's someone charging behind me, there's nothing to be done because it takes a quarter second for him to start sprinting. He has to. When I press the button to sprint, he stays in place for a quarter second. That's gonna kill me. Can't jump away fast enough, and I can't change the directions of where I'm jumping in order to get the flurry rush because the camera won't move. I just want to throw the big boy over the edge. It's literally all I want. I'm nowhere close to 3 hours for tonight, but I may just call it once I accomplish that just once, guys. Nice. Nice. I love jumping out of the way in order to jump into a swing. That's the goal. That's always the goal. What the fuck are you doing over there, huh? No, don't fucking do that, Link. Stop! Oh my god! The fact that Link has to come to a complete standstill in order to understand that I want him to do the most effective move to do in this situation is infuriating. The fact that he was like, yeah, I know you're holding down the attack button, but I'm just going to swing once and then stand there like an idiot, is so frustrating. That's beyond frustrating. Because the big guy was like taunting me. He was like, you want to experiment? Here, experiment on this. How about this shit? And I was like, I'd like to, but Link would not like to. Link actually would prefer that we not do that today. Fine. Yeah, I guess you weren't in the blast radius. Why would you be? And I have to recover enough stamina to stick with it. Which is why I'm staying in place for a few seconds every time, not just going directly for it. I just want to put Big Boy over the cliff. I want to see him go into the water. Fine. Fine. Don't know what else I expected. That one was just to let out some rage. I knew that was not going well. Oh boy. You know Tails' name is Miles per hour, like miles per hour. Do you know that? Everyone calls him Tails, but his name is Miles Tail. When you read miles per hour and you read those two words right next to each other, it's obvious. But no one ever he's always referred to as, his full name is always listed as Miles. And then parentheses, or quotations, Tails, and then Prower. No one ever actually puts Miles and Prower next to each other when they're listing the what the fuck was that? Really seemed like I slammed properly, but I guess I didn't slam properly. Fuck you! Fuck! Are you fucking kidding me? That, oh my god! Oh my... God damn it. I really thought we had it, and then he got back up. I was like, one more, and then the other guy was like, no, actually, fuck your experimentation. You don't get to do that. I've just decided that even though the whole point of this is that this massive shockwave incapacitates all enemies, sometimes it won't. Sometimes I decide that it will not do that. It will in fact just fuck you over. God damn. Nice. Nice, we just both did damage to each other. Nice. I fucking pressed the weapon select button and the game just did not register that. I was trying to switch weapons and instead Link just stood there like an idiot once again. My favorite Nevermore character is Prospero. I just really like his vibes. He's not a particularly main character, at least as far as I've read up to. He's mostly just kind of a sidekick to the bad guys, but I really like his vibes. If they ever do a voice acted version, I would love to. I'd love to voice anybody in Nevermore, but I would be gunning for Prospero. Yeah, I guess sometimes the weapon select button just doesn't do anything. I guess it's just press the start screen to be safe, because otherwise I can just get fucked. I frequently will just get fucked, actually. That's happened multiple times now. Want this once. I just want this to happen once. Link, get your fucking sword out. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. The idea that Link can just go up right next to an enemy, and even though I press the weapon button multiple times, he just stands there and maybe gets his sword out and does nothing else with it. This is fucked up. That's fucked up, man. God. That was... I'm getting heated. I'm gonna have a heated gamer moment anytime now. Oh boy. Why the fuck would that happen? The point is that the horn would gore me, right? The point is for the horn to stab me. So why would touching any part of his body instantly kill me? Why would that be the case? I appreciate the controller rumble warning me that was happening. It's nice to have some semblance of warning when something is happening behind me off screen, so that I know to be reacting to literally anything. It's nice to have that, because it is a luxury I often don't have, if you can believe it. Fuck you. Fuck you! That swing hit you. That swing absolutely hit you before yours connected. Fuck you. I hope David Lynch is doing okay. He seemed like he had a fun time during the pandemic. He had his daily lottery thingy. Seems like he had a good time. as good a time as anyone could have in the pandemic. Like, I would say it seems like he went insane during the pandemic, but no, I think that's what he would have done regardless, pandemic or not. Sure. Link, I'm begging you to actually look towards the enemy that I'm pointing the controller towards. I'm just gonna, like, get down on my knees and pray about that, if I need to. Fine. Was that even a charge? I didn't even see what happened. Because it was off screen for the most part. Wait, hang on, that was way off key. Way down, hit his town, way down under the ground. Is that the right key? That was pretty, like, that was the right melody, but I don't know if it was in the right key. Way down, hit his town, way down under the ground. Like, how did that hit my shield? I'm not complaining. I should have died before that hit. I should have died when he charged me. But somehow, sometimes, when someone's coming at me from, what, 8 o'clock? The shield will just block that? Sure. Way down, hit his town, way down under the ground. Just once. I just want this to happen once. Oh, I don't even think I dodged the one I thought I did. That's fine. Can I please select my weapons? Thank you. Nope. Not allowed to react the way I would have wanted to that. Someday love will find you, and to remind you. Got lucky there, if that's fine. I deserve it after everything that's happened so far. I guess sometimes not, though. I guess sometimes Link just forgets to raise his fucking shield. I just want this to happen once. Can't this happen once for me? Please? Fuck you. Fucking albino lullaby looking motherfuckers. You know what I haven't considered yet? I think I should just get good. I think maybe once I figure out how to incorporate that into my battle strategy, I might actually have a chance here. Fine. I love jumping out of the way of one and not the other. You guys seen any good movies lately? Let me know. I tell you what, fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on. Anyways, I keep thinking back to how good the Mutant Mayhem was, the new Ninja Turtles movie. I've not consumed a lot of Ninja Turtles content over the years. It's all been cultural osmosis. I was never able to tell any of them apart except for Donatello because I knew who's the nerdy one. And he had the stick. Could never for the life of me remember any of the other three. Like, I remember their names. I just couldn't remember, like, A, which weapons they used, and B, what their personalities were. So yeah, that was my first, like, big, really try and focus on Ninja Turtles content. I probably watched, like, 2 or 3 episodes of the show back when I was a little babby child. First real, like, let me actually watch this content and engage with it, was that movie. And that movie's damn good. That movie's a real good movie. Like, I got good reviews. I wasn't surprised that it was a good movie. I was heavily surprised by how good it was. I really expected it to be like a B+, and I would get... that movie's an A. I really, really enjoyed that movie. Animation style was really fun. Legitimately hilarious script, and also very good improv from specifically the Turtles voice actors. Really fun character design. It's just a good dang movie. I think with Pixar's kind of I was gonna say fade into obscurity. That's definitely not the right term. People still know when Pixar movies are coming out usually, but I think it's heavily agreed that Pixar has become a lot more hit or miss recently, and has specifically had a good amount of misses. I think a lot of people are starting to forget of, like, kids' movies are supposed to be good. And I would say, I'm talking, like, kids' movies, because you can look at things like, well, you know, Spider-Verse is really good. Spider-Verse is PG-13, I believe. And I know the audience is kids, but if your movie is PG-13, I wouldn't call it a kids movie. Like, I think that is the sign of it is not really like a kids movie, even if there's going to be a lot of kids that see it, and they will be seeing a very, very good movie. I actually don't know. First Spider-Verse might be PG. I don't know what my gut's telling me. The second one was PG-13. I don't know that for sure. I could be wrong about that. But regardless, I would still even say Spider-Verse is definitely still... Kids can definitely watch and enjoy it, and they'll pick up on all the themes. I'm not saying it's so complicated they won't understand, like, the messages of the movie. But I think Spider-Verse is very much crafted with the idea of, like, young adults are going to be watching this, and this is... I think it's just as much for adults as it is for kids, and for young adults specifically. Kids who grew up with Spider-Man, even if they're grown up now, as opposed to kids who are seeing some of their first Spider-Man content. Ninja Turtles is a kids movie. That is very much directed at kids, and I think people have forgotten that those movies are also, like, they can be good and should be good. I don't know. If that feels out of line, let me know. Spider-Verse is my best comparison point. But I don't know. That movie just feels like it was... It's written to be accessible for kids, but it feels almost sometimes like it was written with adults in mind, whereas Ninja Turtles was very much written with kids in mind. And it's also just a very good movie. But, like, I'm thinking of, like, it's the comparison to, a lot of people are like, Soul is a movie that kids can enjoy, but it's mostly for the adults. When I say people said, I mean I said that, literally. I wrote out my own little reviews on Facebook, and that was part of my thoughts on Soul. For the love of God, Montresor, please. Fuck you! Yeah, did you see that? You see that blip? Oh my god. Big news. Oh, this could send this guy over the edge too. That didn't kill him out. Hey. Oh, the archers are not happy. God damn it. I got greedy. Okay. Not only did that happen and that worked, I also cleared out a good amount of God, like, that was going well, experimentation aside. So I think that strategy might actually be good. It solves It solves a problem that I've put, aside from this specific experiment, I've put almost no thought into solving, which is how to deal with Big Boy. I'm really, even all of my conventional attacks of save him for the end, I've been very worried about, like, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him, even if it's just him, because I don't know how to read his movements very well. God damn it. So having that occur is very good. Okay, yeah, I was right in his range and doing nothing about it for like 10 straight seconds, so I deserve that one, but... Whew, that felt good. I was worried that, like, I didn't realize how far down the death barrier is. I was, like, checking that health bar, and it really seemed like he was not, that was not kicking in, but it did kick in. But yeah, that's good to know. As soon as he's dead, it could just be because I cleared out a bunch of the rest of them as well, but it seemed like as soon as he died, all of the archers were like, oh shit, we gotta move in and start working on this. Which is fair. That guy trying to whirlwind. God damn. It's possible. It's now been done. I'm trying to remember from Breath of the Wild. What do the Great Fairies even want? Is it just rupees? Or do they need something really specific? I forget. And it could be different in this game. I don't even know. But just thinking back. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. Ow! God, once again, I didn't even see the charge coming. Didn't mean to do that either. Get that shit out of here. God damn it. It is wild how much I was talking about how good the Ninja Turtles movie was, and they make like multiple blatant, direct, let's say the title of the thing out loud references to Attack on Titan. I'm sure Donatello has only finished seasons 1 or 2. I'm sure he's not caught up, otherwise he would not be nearly as excited to be evoking the main characters of that hit show. But I won't lie, despite all my qualms with Attack on Titan, thought that was a really funny running gag. Thought that was a lot of fun. That was cute. God. Lee. I was going to say golly, but I had already completed saying God. So now, godly. Which is what this game is, Probably, if you play it normally. But right now, playing it this way, it's devilish.